Hello, welcome. My name is Lorrayne Ham, and this is StarSeeds, Living Your Best Life. So today I want to come to you with part 2 of this health, autonomy, freedom, wellness series, which is intended to put you back in the driver's seat of your own health and well-being and that of your family should you choose to do this work with them. I am not, my little disclaimer, I am not a doctor. I am not a licensed MD. I am a certified health facilitator, and my goal is to assist you to take back your power of total well-being. Now, does this mean that you're never going to be sick again, that you will never come across any problems, that you can completely heal your body? Maybe. Maybe not. I have been, so my background and history and the reason I am trained in this system and the reason that I am so passionate about health autonomy is because I have dealt with a lifelong chronic condition that has been such a gift in so many ways, as it propelled me forward to seek and search and discover and learn and grow in so many ways that without it I may not have been pushed in the right direction. So as you can tell, I'm slightly nasally. I do have sinus issues. It's one of my greatest challenges and one that I continue to work through. I do healing meditations and work every day to release the belief systems that this is a condition that needs to be continued in my life. So we all have our things. We acknowledge that, we recognize that, and we all just need to move through the best we can with the most knowledge and information available. So today I've been telling you the power is in your hands, and we've done the muscle testing or applied kinesiology with our fingers. Remember, it's make a circle. The join here is what you're holding tight, and then you put your other finger through and you try to break that join. That is applied kinesiology at its simplest and easiest. It is basically recognizing the intelligence of your body and its understanding and knowing of what is right for it and what is not. We always make statements. We always are testing. When it's positive, it is, when it does not break, that is a positive response. When it breaks, that is a negative response. It could also mean the energy is good, this is strong, and if it breaks, this is weak. The energy flow is either stopped or diminished greatly. Remember, our premise is that we are a holobiome system. We are integrated, that every part of us is intelligent. We are a community of consciousness, coalescing as whatever we've identified ourselves as. My name is Lorrayne. My community is coalesced as Lorrayne. So, in this system, we have not only the ability to determine whether we should eat a certain food or do a certain exercise. And if you're having any questions, please see the previous video, part 1, and I have created a playlist called Health Autonomy so that you can refer back to any and all of these videos as you are learning and growing in this practice. So we go under the premise that anything that is happening in your body has different triggers. Now, in the foundations video, I said that 90% of all disease in the body has an emotional foundation. So we have a whole emotional system that we can refer to clear through the emotions, and we will be doing that in segments. This is an extensive system of healing, and it can't all be taught in one video. This is why we're doing this series, and my goal is for you to be completely empowered. I will be doing a workbook and some other reference products that you'll be able to link to in my links down below. Always check the links down below. It gives you more information, gives you tools and techniques. So, all right. So the premise is that when listening to the body, when using it as our reference and communicating, because this tool is a way to communicate with your body and for it to give you information. So we can say that, first of all, so when starting out, before we do an exam of ourself or anyone else, there are things to keep in mind. First of all, we want to know the truth. So we're telling our body, we need to get into a point where we trust this information, this positive and negative response implicitly. It takes practice, it takes time, and it takes surrendering to the intelligence of your body. The other thing that we want to do is we want to tell our body that we want to know the truth. Yes, it is possible for our mind, which is super powerful, to skew any results. For instance, if there's a piece of fudge and we really, really want that piece of fudge, and we say to our body, this body wants this fudge, we can force the body to want that fudge. It may or may not be good for us, but we can bypass. So the way that we do that and the way that we surrender into a trusting of the information we're receiving is that we say, before we test anything, I want to know the truth. And we surrender that and we feel that in our bones, the truth. We want to let the intelligence of the body come through and bypass the desires of the ego mind. The other thing that we want to do is we want to make sure that we intend for the colors around us to be neutral. Now, this may seem really strange to you, and it was for me too when I first learned this. However, when we think about different energy systems in the body from the premise of the meridian systems, each meridian, each energy flow system in the body has a color associated with it, and that color will strengthen that system. So if you find yourself always wearing a certain color, often a favorite color, it is often because your body needs the energy frequency of that color to support it. Remember, everything is energy, everything is frequency. Our body aligns to this frequency and is intelligent. So when I'm testing myself or anyone else, I always intend for the colors to be neutral. Often I visualize brown or beige. My room, as you can see, has beigey walls, and that is purposeful in that I want to make sure that when I'm working with a client that I am not influencing the information through color and frequency. The other thing that you want to do is you want to relax. You want to make sure that you've had enough water. Our systems are electrical in nature, and electricity does not flow when we are dehydrated. So you need to drink water before you test. If you're testing on someone else, you need to make sure they have had water. Okay, so these are some foundational things. We'll go over more as we move forward in the future. However, I wanted to get this clear. We talked about the circuits in the last video in foundations. You want to make sure your circuits are clear, and you can say circuits are clear and test, and if it's strong, that means your circuits are clear and ready for testing. All right, I hope this helps. I hope this gives you an idea. Keep testing, keep practicing the applied kinesiology technique, and I will see you in the next video. My name is Lorrayne Ham.